So today I'm making a dish that has been inspired by a dish I had at my first visit to the first Indian Michelin-starred restaurant in New York, Junoon by chef Vikas Khanna. Albeit this is a version that I make at home, so no fancy garnishes here. This is an absolute banging vegetarian dish that I go to ever so often. Gonna begin with the kofta prep. I have one potato weighing close to 300 grams that I've baked. You could also boil it till it's cooked. Now take the skin off your potatoes and mash them. Next, grate 300 grams of paneer, which is an Indian cottage cheese. Now we season this with a quarter teaspoon each of turmeric, chili powder, coriander seed powder, cumin seeds, and ajwain, also known as carom seeds. In goes a teaspoon of cornstarch. Now season with 1.5 teaspoons of salt. I always eyeball it. Next, finely chop one green chili of your choice depending on the heat levels you like and throw it in. Lastly, a bunch of that stuff that some of you find soapy, finely chop and add them on top. Now get in there with your hands or a spatula and bring this thing together, mixing the cheese and potatoes with the spices evenly distributed till it almost forms something like a dough. Next, add in a quarter cup of nuts of your choice. I'm going with cashews and raisins today. Mix these until you have an even distribution of the nuts and raisins in your potato and cheese. Now we're going to form these into balls, also known as koftas. Dab a handful and roll them into a ball with the help of your palms into a size you desire your koftas to be in. Now set them in the fridge to firm up for about 15 to 20 minutes before we get to frying them. Take your koftas out of the fridge and roll each one in a bowl of all-purpose flour, giving them the lightest coating, shaking off any excess. Repeat with all of your balls and we're now ready to fry. Dip them into the oil that has been heated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius, but not more than 3 to 4 at once, making sure we're not overcrowding the pot depending on its size. 3 to 4 minutes later, they're perfectly crispy and golden brown. Repeat with every kofta and place them on a wire rack or a plate with a paper towel to drain the excess oil. Now for the palak gravy. I find frozen spinach perfect, but you can go for fresh if that's what you prefer. Add in close to 250 grams of spinach to boiling water with a bowl of ice water ready to go on the side. Blanch them for 4 minutes till cooked and immediately add them to a bowl of ice water. This helps the spinach cook no further and maintain their green color. Drain your spinach and blend it to a fine puree. Now in a large pan, add in 2 tablespoons of ghee and wait it till it heats up. Add in 2 cloves, 2 cardamom pods, and 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds and allow to toast for 30 seconds. Next, add in 1 finely chopped onion and saute till the onions become brown. Meanwhile, grab an inch of ginger, 4 cloves of garlic, and 1 green chili of your choice. Chop them into manageable pieces and mash them in a mortar and pestle till it forms a fine paste. Once your onions are brown, go ahead and add in the ginger, garlic, and chili paste into it and saute for a couple of minutes till the raw edge cooks off. Next, add in 2 finely chopped tomatoes and cook till the tomatoes are soft. A little bit of salt to help them along. Now in goes a teaspoon of turmeric, Kashmiri red chili powder and coriander seed powder. Saute your spices with the onions and tomatoes for about 5 minutes till they are cooked. A good sign is when the oil starts separating gradually. Add in tiny bits of water to help you along if you feel it's getting too dry. Once the spices have cooked, it's time to add in the pureed spinach. Give your spinach puree a thorough mix with the onions and tomato masala. We're going to season with salt and pepper and allow this to cook for the further 5 minutes till the spinach absorbs the flavors of the masala. Now to make this richer, we're going to add in about a quarter cup of heavy cream. Last but completely option is I'm adding a bit of crushed fenugreek leaves called kasuri methi, and I love the flavor it brings in at the end. You don't have to do this. I checked for seasoning and thought it needed just a little bit more salt. And we're ready to plate. Form a base of your palak gravy and place as many koftas as you like on top. Drizzle some heavy cream all over and finish with some thinly sliced ginger and fresh cilantro. I absolutely love this dish, and there are some days when I don't miss eating meat. Enjoy this with some naan or roti. Do try this out and let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you did like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel as it helps us greatly. Thank you for checking out Spoonfeed. See you on the next one.